Hello, welcome. It's Blue Eye Control time again. Naples is less than a week away, and I want to figure out how I'm going to play. So this is the latest Nassif deck, similar to the last one, but 2 Tishanas, 2 get lost in the main, only 1 Depopulate. That's the main change. Also Sunken Citadel, but still 27 lands with 8 basics and the Meticulous Archive. The rest is pretty much the same list we have been playing in this channel for a bit. Sideboard has some changes too. Only 1 Tishana because we have opened a spot there. 2 knockout blows and 2 hearses rather than 1 rip. Still the flankers, the lockdowns, and the Citadel, which Nassif loves, and I still haven't fell in love with it. But yeah, we're going to play a league with this. I'm going to go for it, and just figuring out the meta is evolving. I feel like blue white is not really a great choice right now. People are playing Hostile Investigator with 4 Cavern of Souls, so that's an issue. But well, with 4 Tishanas in our deck, we'll find a way. So yesterday the challenge, Patchy won the challenge yesterday with 4 color legends. I think we're fine. If people are playing 4 color legends, I think this list is good versus that. So this is a classic, like maybe the meta seems a bit hostile because of this new black-green crimes or whatever, but then you play versus Esper and you play a mirror and suddenly it doesn't matter. So let's find out. Okay, one opponent, we're on the draw. Well, we have the Deduce, 3 steps ahead, or Tishanas, and then One Day Emperor. It's hard to ask for much more than this. So here's one of the issues I have right now with this deck is that the 2 mana counter spells kind of suck because they are conditional, right? But you need them because in the late game they're important. I think I will want that 4th land drop. A very fast One Day Emperor is probably the best way to win versus lands. So yeah, we're going to Deduce on 2, on 3 hopefully Tishana's something, and on 4 just One Day Emperor and start attacking. Tishana's into One Day Emperor is a great way to win this matchup. We can Tishana's a fetch land, we can Tishana's a Nisa trigger, we can Tishana's so many things. Okay, so try to play focus and just be aware of what we're doing. I think I'm Tishana, like they don't have green. Okay, there's the green one, huh? Into the Deduce. They don't have blue for have blue for Deluge, but they also don't have, well, that's it, because now they do have green. Interesting. Game 1 is rough. Sometimes you get the wood, like this hand can beat them. You have like the wood cards to beat them, so who knows, maybe. Okay, this is Kellan is very fun. I don't really care. They do play the Kellan now with an island. I will go for a normalize. I could Tishana's that trigger, stop them from finding a land. But I think, yeah, they're missing land drops clearly. I think getting the pressure on with the One Day here is going to be a lot more important. Going to go wide since they do have removal spells for both Planeswalkers and creatures with Fires of Victory. Now we have Tishana's and Normalize. We can Normalize the Kellan, Tishana, another thing, and I think our main deck is quite set up for this matchup. Also helps to have open Decklist, which is not the case right now. It's right when you do. Okay. It's taking this moment to use my normalize before they render it obsolete with their superior mana advantage. So Nisa is a 3/3, blocks everything we do. So, you know, making the samurai tokens into 3/3s has some value. Oh, another thing, you want to Tishana's this trigger? Because that way the land is stuck there forever. It doesn't go to the graveyard, it doesn't gain a life, doesn't do anything. What happens with that is that now, for example, this is not in the graveyard, it cannot be brought back, right? It's pretty cool. Also, you can use Feel or Ruin with that first trigger on the stack. You can use Feel or Ruin on the land, get your basic, they will get 1 from the Feel or Ruin. But what happens with that, then again, is that you get to find a land for yourself if that's what you needed in that position. Like, it happens sometimes you have too many Feel or Ruins, you don't have color mana, so that way you get the color mana. Feeling pretty confident right now. The moment we get to 7 mana and we get to do 3 steps ahead, copy Tishana's, and 3 steps ahead counter backup, that's going to be a great moment for us. Here, if they just play Kellan, I may go counter copy and put maximum pressure on them. Because then I will have another counter. Well, this counts too. I think it's counter copy. They can have a removal spell and it will be annoying. But this way, if this works, I have a 2-turn clock. I do have a 2-turn clock now anyway. But this goes a bit wider and it's harder to interact with. And even if they now have a blocker, we can go to the sides. What I like about the unlicensed hearts in the sideboard over the rest in peace is the ability to pressure, and I think in the mirror is a lot better. Because in the mirror you will be fine bringing the hearts if you want, stopping the memory deluges from an opponent, but you will never bring rest in peace because first of all it's a dead card. Oh, they didn't do that in response. Yeah, they completely... Sure. Okay, I'm not going to attack with my Tishanas. They misclick, and since we want this to be good testing, I guess, we can do that favor. Yeah, so technically my Tishanas is dead, so I cannot make a copy to stop that. They are low on cards in hand. They don't find a Deluge to draw extra cards. We're fine. Yeah, since we're like, if there was a normal league or something or a challenge, like, oh, you misclick, sure, I may attack. Depends on the day, to be honest. But now we are in a position where we want to just try out things and learn, and this will never happen in paper, right? Like, so we want this to be as faithful as possible to a paper game. That doesn't make sense, but since I'm going to counter it anyway, also that getting exiled. They only have 2 more in the deck. Technically you could exile all of them. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm going to play the island over the Restless. That will give me... this gives me 3 steps ahead as a counter plus clue token or Deduce. It also gives me flashback Memory Deluge, which should hopefully close out the game for us. This is Kellan. Do I want to counter the Kellan? Oh, will time explosion, I want to counter that. And make a samurai token. Copy. Now this is lethal. Unless they have a removal spell, which they don't. Okay. We stole game 1 because that's stealing. I like all of these. Still going to refer to the old Nasif cyber guide because still decent, the same idea stands. See what it says versus life. Yeah, you take out the sweepers. Firewall is fine. Just take out destroyable. One Emperor. Emperor is medium, I guess. Nasif doesn't like Jace in this matchup, but Nasif never likes Jace in any matchup. I have the 2 Kutzils to bring into. I can take out 1 spot removal. I can take out a March. Get Lost has to be better than March, right? Because it hits Bonipal and those cards, and March doesn't really. Okay, let's try like this. Getting to keep the 1 in Emperors, I think is nice. Yeah, this Nasif's decks really, they click. Yeah, but I don't like taking out Emperor. I think oh, he brings in Hullbreaker Horror, and I didn't. 7 mana? Has flash, and they do play at sorcery speed, maybe. So if you can threat something. Maybe. Okay, let's mulligan this. Oh, come on, I cannot keep this. Only 27 lands, you know, it happens. Well, this is a wonderful hand. Farewell goes down. I'm going to be uber greedy and put down the Field of Ruin. We are on the draw and we have a Deduce. I expect to find a third land. I need to. Oh, I know what I'm going to do for the RC. I've never done this, but why not? Like, I'm going to run different hands through the hypergeometric calculator, right? Like, so I use the same notepad for the whole tournament, right? I use an actual notepad, paper notepad. So, like, why not in the last page of the notepad where I have a cyborg guide usually written down? Why not write the probabilities of drawing lands for like one land in hand, 2 lands, 3, so on and so forth? I think that's a cool idea. Now, if they play Nissa, do I get lost the Nissa, or do I deduce and then try to Tishana as the trigger? I hope they don't play Nissa and they respect the counterspell. We don't have that many. There's only 4 counterspells, or 2 mana counterspells in the deck for creatures, so it's not that needed. Okay, we're playing a Virtue here. Virtue's fine. I think if I get to Tishana's, the next land drop they make, I will do it. I think stopping land drops aggressively is just a recipe for winning. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Spelunking, yeah, I don't want that in play. I don't want you to draw an extra card, and I don't want you to dig deep to ramp, basically. Also, they were missing land drops. If you remember, they used that Virtue, very aggressive. Sometimes it's right to use Virtue anyway, but it felt a bit aggressive for me. Now we can, if they don't do anything important here, we will drop the Emperor, try to pressure them. Okay, what is this? Okay, yeah, now that has to be fine. I could counter the draw trigger, but they are a bit low on cards. Ooh, I don't think that's necessary. Now it's very annoying. Like, spelunking in play is very annoying. Because now all their lands are untapped lands, are regular fetch lands. If you have a negate, you can use it on my Wandering Emperor. Sure. Do I want to Deluge here? I don't think so. I only have the Tishanas as interaction, which kind of sucks. I did make the conscious choice of using 3 steps ahead aggressively on a spelunking. Maybe that's wrong. Especially because they had the follow-up. I don't think it's wrong. Sure. You have an island as a follow-up. No island. And no blue mana. Still going for the Wandering, I think, over the Deluge. Yeah, you can draw. They didn't draw, so I couldn't Tishanas the draw trigger. That's interesting, but they missed a land drop for sure now. Okay. Going wide before going tall, I think it's the right way to do it, but I may be completely wrong. I have exactly 7 mana, so that Kellan will come through our Normalize. It will tap them off blue sources. Also, Get Lost is not terrible versus Virtue. Like, sometimes you are happy to just let the Virtue resolve, counter the follow-up spell, and then kill the Virtue. Sure. Analyst is fine. It's a bit annoying, TBH. But we have the Wandering Emperor in hand, so in play. So we are the ones applying pressure to the board. So I think we're fine. Like, they cannot activate now. It's crazy to do so. If they activate, I think they lose the game. If they play anything like Kellan, I could counter and draw. Yeah, I could counter and draw. I need a land. Several. Okay. Happy with this position. Mainly because they are not that high on mana, and they are lowish on cards. We have the pressure on. So the Wandering, it's a good clock. They need time to win. Okay, very happy to get to Tishana's that trigger. Now we are tapped out. We only have a soft counter, we are not fully tapped out. But if they have a good follow-up, we can be in trouble. Like a sweeper there, so I mean that's fine. You spend your turn sweeping the board. Tishana's was a 2-for-1, and these are Emperor tokens. So it's not like we are losing so much after this. And they have to discard at least a 3-drop to kill our Samurai token, which is not trivial. Because they are like high impact 3-drops, right? Like Nissa and whatnot. They discard Nissa and they lose. What do you keep in hand after discarding Nissa and they lose? Land Kellan? Something like that? Night Analyst? Yeah, I don't want that to resolve. And I don't want to use the Get Lost there, mainly because I don't want them to fill the graveyard anymore. Okay. Happy to pass the turn. They only have the 1 island. That's most interesting. This is a Kellan. Very, very fine. I'm going to finally use my turn, my mana, to draw all the cards and hopefully pull ahead from here. First is nice, another basic is nice too. I may get lost the Kellan. Oh, that's a good one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have exactly 7, so get lost, hers plus 3 steps ahead, it works. Right away, hers, Deduce, and random forest. I think I'm fine get lost in the Kellan because I have a counter backup for anything that comes later. Maybe risky. I was about to say you, that's not the most common played. You need so many basics and so many fetch lands, you already play 13. So yeah, I'm happy with our position in this game. Okay, tapping out for Virtue. I have to counter it because I don't have like we don't know what that Virtue can convert into. Kind of sucks to spend a hard counter on it, but do this Sunken Citadel on white, I think. I could Deluge now, but they negate it. That's fine, I think. So Shigeki is the issue, right? In a position like this one, they can see the moment I tap my unlicensed hers, they will Shigeki, and that sucks. Aftermath Analyst. Yeah, Analyst is annoying. They don't have all that many lands left. They're going to activate right away. I will eat the 2 lands that add mana from the graveyard. That are the Mountain and the Boseiju. Like, yeah, they're ramping now, and that's annoying, but it's not like crazy ramping. Also, now I want to do this. They're tapped out of Negate mana. I like Tishana a lot, and I think I like Negate a lot. So, yeah. So, at some point, the good thing with this one is at some point, you just attack for 8 and win the game with it. So, yeah, Yuta was playing it. I do like with Rest in Peace, you just slam it on the table and forget about most things. You can find the rest of your lands. You will come in and tap, and that's annoying. Okay, what are you doing with 5 mana now? Also in this matchup, Get Lost is amazing, right? Because it hits everything, and they're not really going to punish you because of the map tokens, which is the drawback of Get Lost. Like, but I still think Get Lost is amazing. Just people really hate giving them opponent map tokens. Okay, fully tapped out opponent decision moment. Okay, are you killing something? My one ember maybe. Maybe not. Okay. They have 3 cards in hand. They have been with 3 cards in hand for a while already. So I have no idea what they can have in hand. Oh, Sky Turtle. That's an issue. So this Sky Turtle, the Kelan? Or they had a... Usually, like, you go Sky Turtle, get the Virtue gets the Sky Turtle, and you can do stuff with that. Kelan seems medium at best. I guess it's a way of drawing extra cards. Could Tishana as the clue token then. I don't think I want to do that. I could. I don't think I want to. So yeah, after playing yesterday the whole RCQ with Waste Note, and it's like I'm always knowing what your hand is, right? Like I have so many scarce effects. Now it's a bit annoying to not have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So this is 3 and 3, 6, 8. I don't think I'm going for the copy. I could. I don't think it's worth it. This is fine. We have Negate backup. And hopefully with the extra cards we're fine. We get to do something. Who do they only have 2 islands? That's so weird. Like, I don't need second hearse right now. They can find more lands if they want, like with another Aftermath analyst. But I'm fine with that. I'm actually going to ignore those. I'm going to go for Colossal and for Virtue. So there's no weird loops or shenanigans going on. The Deduce is nice. I think I'm going to main deck and draw with the Deduce. If I find a land, is fine. And if I find a spell, well, it's a spell. I have lethal here, so I'm going for it. You can have nothing. Yeah, awesome. Round 1, 1-2 versus lands, which is weird. Let's go. Oh, hello, welcome to round 2. I don't think this is a keepable hand. It's just on the play. It's way too risky to miss the land drop. Now this is a lot better. I hate not knowing what my opponent's on, but it's quite a lot better. Being on the play, we can afford to have our first interactive spell on turn 3. Not great. Nice. No. The hand you will choose to keep, but on a Muli, oh, especially not. Versus Kumano faces Kakasan. Okay. Naming blue for that one. At least next turn we can do a very cool play that is Tishana's the Kumano trigger, so it doesn't flip, and we can maybe trade it with the Bloodthirsty adversary, and then later down the road when the Emperor gain 2 life. So I'm assuming here, I think if they play a Forge, we are dead, but not many people play Forge main deck, you know. They probably should. I think people should play Forge's main deck a lot more than they do. But I think this play... No, this is a 2 for 1, right? We just kill the Kumano and we are stopping here. A burn spell? Or squee in this case. Okay. Oh, not attacking? That's beautiful for us. Now we have some options. First of all, One Day Emperor is going to be great at some point. Always is. What if I try to save it with a One Day Emperor? Put a +1/+1 counter on it. If they spend double counter, I take 6. Double removal, I take 6. But then I use the Emperor, kill something, and then I have 3 steps. Yeah, I like that. I think this will allow for the best possible line. And this gives me a 1-day Emperor with the most amount of loyalty possible, which is always very valuable, I think. And yeah, now if they have a... that's fine, that's totally fine. The only issue is that Goblin token can attack the 1-day Emperor. Well, I'm very happy with that draw. So the issue I have with this deck is that our life total only goes one way. It's down, down, down. Technically, the 1-day Emperor can gain us life. 2 life per -2, but that doesn't happen all that often. So when your opponent is like very good and they really know what they're doing, it's quite the issue to face them, because eventually you get to a point where, yeah, you can technically control the whole game, right? Have 2 counters in hand and everything, but you're not killing them. And every burn spell they draw is going to be life to kill you. So Gabe says bring in the Tidebinders, bring in the knockout blows, of course, bring in the flankers. Yeah, sideboard is good. And the lockdowns, yeah, just going down, down. Taking out all the deduces, because it's very bad when you have lockdowns. Taking out Jace. And taking out the big... yeah. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And since we have a bigger sideboard now, we need an extra cut. I think it's going to be a 3 steps ahead. No, the issue is you need the 3 steps ahead to lock the late game. So that's risky. So Animus is so weird with all the lockdowns, but I'm just taking out one Deluge. It's not the best, but card advantage doesn't matter as much in this matchup, especially now that we can actually kill them with all the creatures we're bringing in. But yeah, so I was saying, you get to a point, this is not a keepable hand versus them, you get to a point where they have just a million. This is better, I think. I have a 2, a 3, a 4, and the 4 is 1-day. Since you don't gain life, in general in the deck, you get to a point where every burn spell must be countered, and you cannot counter every burn spell when you're playing 4 hard counters in your whole deck. It's also very reasonable to bring in Negate, I think, especially on the draw. If I see a lot of forges from my opponent, I will totally consider that. Like if I see my opponent has the full 4 forges and I'm going to be in the draw, I will most probably consider bringing in the thingy. Okay, Phoenix Chick is annoying, but we're doing... oh yes, now we're doing kind of fine. Tidebinder is great at stopping forts, but it's also just great in general. And I'm going to stop that map activation, whether they are missing a land drop or they are trying to roll the Phoenix Chick. It's annoying for us. Okay, we got baited. Perfectly legit, I think. Ah, shit. That land is not what we wanted. I'm not going to attack. They may play a haster or something. Forge is an issue. It's an issue. We have some ways of removing it, but not that many. Here, I'm meeting the squee. Oh shit, French Stick is coming back? No, they don't have enough mana. I'm meeting the squee. Yeah, maybe I was too greedy with that Tishanas. If I had stopped the fort, yeah, I would be in quite a better spot. So since I'm going to use this to draw because we really need an answer for that fort. Usually Farewell is the best answer, but well, that's in the bottom of our library, so that kind of sucks. I think taking this moment to stop the board with lockdown seems fine. This will prevent Phoenix Chick from coming back and will prevent some shenanigans. Now it's all matter of running more, like finding more answers than the forts can run, right? Basically. So we're at 6, next turn we will be at 7. I'm going to use one in Emperor just to exile the token now. It's like a lot, quite the live swing. Huh, the finish tick is interesting because I have the Restless if I want to. I think it's still worth it to go for the exile on the token. Now Dust Animus would be an insane draw. 2 mana Baneslayer. That would be amazing. We're at 12. We're going to take a lot of damage next turn. Sure. Kill that, that's fine by me. It is steps ahead, not terrible. There's some stuff we may need to stop. So the farewell being in the bottom of our deck doesn't make me especially happy. I need to stop this one, I think. Now I could find, technically, I could find a... Oh, there's a March. March works. We're taking a lot of damage here. And then the squeeze coming back next turn. If we can find a Kutzil also, that would be amazing. Oh, Tishana's Tidebinder is nice. I'm going for this. Yeah, right away. Tidebinder is nice, I think. They're going to escape the squeeze, which is always annoying. We're going to be able to trade with it while stopping the token, so we just need to face one finish tick while at 6 life. It's not the highest, but it's fine. Okay. How do I feel about eating the monastery rather than trading with the squee? Well, I quite like it, actually. Taking 3 damage going down to 2, I don't love. To 3, I don't love. I don't want to go down to that low. Okay, something good. That's not it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now is a choice where we want to Restless Anchorage. Okay, that's good. What do I want to do now? I have to block, but how am I blocking? I'm going down to 1 life. Well, trying to. They still have 2 cards left in hand, so they could have anything. I think I got too greedy. I got way too greedy with the Tishanas. I should have waited, stopped the forts. That was a mistake. That wasn't well played. I could have won this game. Let's try again and win the next one. We are learning. Forge is the card that matters. Squee is good too. Like having a squee in the deck, that's very annoying. This is... it's not keepable. We have a lot of wood. Oh my goodness. No. Not giving a... Okay, this is actually so much better than all the other hands basically combined. Keeping the get loss for the forge. And then the lockdown for the tokens, so Kutzil has to go, which kind of sucks, but yeah. Oh, this doesn't hit artifacts, right? Oh, oof, then I should have kept the other one, I think. Kumano, well, it hits Kumano. Temporary lockdown hits Kumano too, which I quite like. Okay, no more lies is wonderful because it will allow us to play around the forts again. Now here we are using Knockout Blow, which is obviously an insane card in the matchup. Like for 1 mana we are gaining 2 and killing a 3/3. Now it was a good mulligan to 5, but I was certain get lost counter destroyed artifacts. I'm an idiot. Taking 3 here doesn't make me especially happy. Land? Well, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. At least it's castable, right? Okay. Play your forts now, and we basically need to hit a plains. Deserted beach preferred. We hit a. We can cast lockdown here. I would be very happy, but if not, we are in big trouble. Okay, if you have a backup fort, it's an issue. This is one of the matchups that makes me want to play more. Okay, that's fine. Beatable. Makes me want to play more. I would say marches, more marches, because you kind of really want to. You need to exile the forts, and neither get lost nor destroy evil does it. And being a white deck and not having ways to kill in an artifact seems so stupid. They should put everything onto the graveyard just to fill it for squeeze. But they live and they have 3 cards in hand. Godric? Okay, they're keeping Godric on top. Huh. Okay, they're both. Tishana's is good, and No More Lights is good. No More Lying. Yeah. Those Exiles. I think they're low on action, but taking 3 here, going down to 5 is not great. Farewell is not great either. If they miss something, I don't know. Oh, I think we're dead. That game 2 was badly played, and this one, the mulligan to 5, is really hurting us, right? Like, we are on 3 lands. Yeah, they seem to be flooding out just a tiny little bit. Not even an island for Deluge. Oh. Because maybe that was the out, right? Like, they miss a couple of turns, we fire off a Deluge, we find a way to gain life. Well, but now we are not even punishing them. Okay, at least this is blue mana for Deluge. If they play something, obviously if they don't play anything, we may win. If they play something we can interact with through Tishana. Okay, I have to fire off the Deluge here. I don't like. Yeah, they have a lightning strike, which is a 4-off. We die, but they're dying anyway. So taking Island Anchorage. Maybe Feel Ring was better in case they find 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now we have Tishana's and Get Lost. So that's interesting. Alright. That triggers. And I have the way to stop it. Are we not dead? I think they can have a removal spell or something. That one. Okay, I think I have to wait one more turn to use my Deluge. I need my Deluge here. I need to find some way of gaining life. Basically getting. Okay, no, I cannot let that resolve. Sit. Beginning of combat. Kill you. An attempt to block with the land. And that was. Will fire a farewell. Have to exile the graveyards, which means Deluge is gone. This is going to die. To a frenzy. Going down to 2 life sucks because now Play with Fire is alive. Yeah, I have to do everything but enchantments. This totally sucks. At least we're both top decking now. Seems, I think. Because like they will have. I don't know. Okay, they had it. I don't know. Maybe I could have played this one differently, I think, but I'm not sure how. But let's keep going. Okay, round 3, let's play a bit better. So funny that we managed somehow to win the game 1 versus mono red, which is very rough. Really not knowing they're mono red. But then we managed to mess up the other one. So that wasn't good. Okay, Anchorage go. And our mana is perfect. Fire Bluff Canada, wow. Oh, man, I wasn't expecting that, I must tell you. I went to Deduce right away, because I'm scared of random spell pierces of things they could play. And I really need some action. Now I'm never tapping out again. Okay, this was just Sky Convoke. Is that what we're going for here? Very well, could very well be. The advantage now, the mana is better. You can afford to go to a third color. I used to play Naya Convoke as per Dr. Frank Carsten list. 2 is pressure. 2 mana 2 flyer, right? That's what this card is. Okay, no Cavern of Souls. Epicure is fine, I think. I would like to draw in this position. Try to find a lockdown, something similar. Tidebinder, very nice. It's very good versus Convoke in general. Okay, now we have Emperor, which is also very good versus Convoke. It creates a threat. It's hard for them to deal with it. I'm assuming it's Convoke. Like, it could be anything, but the way they're playing and what they're doing. I'm going to take the 3 damage here and see if there's anything I want to counter or do something about. If nothing happens, I will try to play this and see. Because the issue with the blue mana, it can always represent a counter spell. This is like a Tishana Tidebinder. That would be annoying. Okay, nothing. Nothing is good for us. I'm going to just make a samurai. It's literally double the size of our opponent's creature. Okay, let's see what they do here. Oh, discarding. And it's way too tempting to do this, so I'm going to do it. Taking them out of cards. Still have the no more lies. And since I have the 3 steps ahead, having Tishanas in play, it's fine, right? We can copy it later. Spyglass is fine. Flying is quite annoying. But we can start attacking now. We have 5 power on the board. Another case? Are you keeping that one? Because now I have creatures you could kill. No, they don't want another case. Okay. That's solid, since they are still on 4 lands. It's quite solid. I'm scared of Cavern of Souls. Like, yeah, I'm playing blue-white, so I hate Cavern, but on the other hand, without Cavern existing in this format, I think blue-white would be unstoppable. Legit unstoppable. Like, half the decks would be unplayable without Caverns. Okay, do you have a big spell for me? Even a 2 mana spell works. Okay, you are convoking. Yep. No thanks. If I can fire off a Deluge after this, I will feel extremely confident in my chances to win. I guess the blue mana is going to be notable after sideboard if they have like spell pierces and whatnot. All my mana is open and ready to interact. Yeah. Sometimes like you mess up, like I did last game because you mess up, And then there are games that they are very easy to play. Like you just counter everything or kill everything or something like that, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. Yeah, I could have done like 3 steps ahead and make a copy or something. I had all the options. Okay, versus combo. What does it say? This is not the normal combo deck, but we like Animus, Tidebinders, Lockdowns. And Elesh Norn. Wow, I love Elesh Norn. Take out the Deduce. So the Deduces are going out every time we are bringing in the Lockdowns, basically. And that's it. I'm keeping the Farewell even though Gab is taking it out. But it makes sense to keep it in, I think. No knockout blow, I think that's fine. Will also depend on how your opponent plays. If they like playing early, like you're on the draw and you have seen your opponent, they like throwing out the immodine recruiters, things like that. I think you could consider a knockout blow in that position. In general, it's not great. You know, sometimes 3 mana kill the 4/4 is good enough. So I don't really want to play that Dust Animus yet, because I have double counterspell. But probably it's something like turn 4 float, leave no more lights up. That works for me, I think. Okay, Battlefield Forge and Gleeful. Alright, that's a good start. That's a good, now a cavern would end that. Okay, no cavern. That's no cavern is good. Taking 4, which is not good. I don't think I can afford to tap out right now. We're going to have a big issue, I think, with them having a spell pierce or something. It's going to be a problem. I may just do Dust Animus on 2. You know? Like, play a 2/3 that dominates the board. Because now I'm at 10. I just play it. I can also, I guess, I plot it and next turn I resolve it as a Baneslayer with counter spells and no more light and Eiganjo and everything. That's better. And now I'm taking another 4 damage. It's so risky. They have a okay, nothing else. I assume they have just a bunch of counter spells. Or they are like, I mean, this is how you should play the matchup. Do not present more threats than necessary and punish us for the unspent mana. So that's, if you want to play combo, that's the way to do it. Now a removal spell on my Dust Animus would be a problem. But now we have said, hey, you have to do something. Playing that, I don't think that counts as something. I even have Eiganjo's removal, so does Cavern Epicure kill me? I don't think so, because of the Eiganjo. Would be 8 damage, but I'm at 10. Cavern thingy. So if they play a thingy and then a cavern. Okay, Tapland, that's great for us. Oh, that's nice. That's a good draw. That's going to help a lot. Playing the Field of Ruin, because this allows me to do something like Activated Anchorage and then Eiganjo. I like that line a lot. Anything else they try to do here, I may have to counterspell. Especially so. Like second Kutzil, I think it's too much. So yeah, forcing the counterspell here. So right now, with this sideboard, Immodine Recruiter doesn't kill us. But we'll see. Anything they add will be lethal. it's very funny because like yeah we're at 6, but we have the life linker, but our life is 6. Like if the life linker dies, we're not getting attacks in with it. Maybe I should be getting attacks in with it. Maybe I do it next turn. Okay, is that something I can interact with? Well, I guess it is. And if they have a negate or we die, spell pierce we can beat. Oof, that's fine. No, do not have a follow up. Well, we died. So maybe I should have countered the Kutzil flanker. I don't know. There was no need. They left all the cases. I still think it's worth it to have the Dust Animus, but it makes me want to take out all my creatures, you know. Not having the second Depopulate hurts in this matchup, but we still have the 4 knockdowns. I like Get Lost Dust Animus so much. I want to play a second one. But not because of these matchups, but because of Esper. Okay, yes, I want to start. I felt a little played last game, not gonna lie. Going with the Anchorage into Seachrome, counter, and then we keep going from there. I think that's a good start. And that's a good follow up for us. That last game. I was so scared about. The blue mana cannot be only for the Siren, right? You have to play the blue mana for other reasons. Like counter spells. So I assume post war there has to be counter spells. Yeah, I'm not going to stop that. Okay. We haven't seen a single cavern. Maybe they don't have room for them. You know what? I may want to Tishana that trigger. Just like using Tishana as soon as possible, and this is stopping up. Like now they have no artifact in play, and they have creatures that are smaller than my Tishanas. Of course, if they have a case, which they have been drawing a lot of cases, it will be an issue. But now Tishanas is dominating the board. I'm very happy with that. Even if they go Cavern Convoke, I can 3 steps ahead the Tishanas. I'm not going to stop that. That is okay. But that tells me there's no Lethal Demolition to worry about. As I have mentioned, we have good blockers here. I'm just playing One Din Emperor EOT if I can. Start making choo-choos, generating a bigger board than theirs. Do they have something? They may have something, but I don't know what. Okay, something is dying here. That is fine. Perfectly fine. Samurai, are you growing or are you drawing me a card? You're growing. I'm fine drawing that thing too. I will plot it, I guess, next turn. Maybe not. Because the turn after, I will get to enough mana probably to not have to. So it gets a point where you just play for 2 mana and it enters and you have 5 mana on top, right? That's part of the fun of the card. I want to start using my counter spells because I feel like I'm not getting a lot of use out of them as the game goes on. So kind of scared of a case. Would be good here. Killing my samurai token. Um, try to. I'm doing it on the samurai token because it has vigilance, so you know can attack and everything. Going with blocking the Dust Animus now. I think it's worth it. Sunken Citadel is kind of sucks sometimes. When it tapped. What are we doing, opponent? I mean, I'm super happy about this. Do you have Eiganjo or something? Oh, that's trading. Very, very fine. Okay. What do they have in hand? They have 5 cards in hand. That's so cool. I'm the aggressor here. I'm going to start again. What is this? Kutzil? I really care about a Kutzil. I can trade the Kutzil with my Tishana. Very fine. Let's see what happens with the skies. Bottom, so that looking for something that we don't they're missing. They're quite far away from assembling critical mass of creatures and threats. Have a 5/6, they can have more get lost. That would be annoying. I'm not unhappy. Oh, latest. Right away. Well, that's not killing my Emperor. Not as terrible as it may seem. Maybe I should have done it on the land. Now we just wait. I'm countering this with no more lies, so I can Emperor. Okay, so now we Emperor instead. We start making tokens again, using the maps. Yeah. And just trying to end the game before our opponent finds something weird. I don't know what to expect. Okay, another Anchorage is nice. Well, we drew 2 cards. Drawing cards is beautiful, and you can never complain about drawing too many cards. Keeping the 3 steps ahead alive. Yeah, this is a race. They don't have many cards left. We still have a counter spell they have to get through. You know what? I'm going with the counter with the token. I'm just trying to kill them in 2 turns. They should have a very hard time killing us from this position. So let's kill them instead. Well, that's a great draw too. Let's use that on the land. think we got this one. But whenever I call a game way too early, then we lose. So be careful with that. Okay, getting the treasures. This is 11 damage, so it's not lethal. It's not that far away from lethal either. And the Tishana's Tidebinder should stop most shenanigans. That's probably a GG from our opponent. Oh, they said that. Oh, I didn't see that. Awesome. Okay. You know, this is, I mean, of course, it's my choosing. I'm here making content for you all. But playing a blind game with a hand like this, where I don't know what my opponent's playing, like this is a decent hand, not great. But I don't know what I'm looking for because I don't know what my opponent's playing. And it's quite tilting for me because as this, I want an open decklist queue in Magic Online. You can go, you know, you are presented with your opponent decklist. Ooh, ooh. And you can just know what they're playing and you can properly test for whatever tournament you are testing with open decklist. Okay. Lands, not a great matchup in game 1. We have a couple Tishanas now in the main, which help, but this hand we kept is not good versus them. At least we have the March, which can kill something. Let's see if they play the thingy. No. Okay, giving us time to develop our card draw. That's not bad. That's medium. Nissa is annoying, of course. If they immediately have a fetch land, that's extremely annoying. No fetch land, that's manageable then. Red. What do you have with red? Did I skip? Oh my god, did I skip my turn? I thought I was. I hit Gilantine nest instead. Yeah. Having to kill the Nissa on site is kind of an issue, but it's the easiest way for them to go off. Yeah, March is so bad in this matchup. While it's great, I think, in other ones, in this one it's quite bad. Quite bad. Flanking. Another Nissa, but they already played a land drop. Interesting. Just to play the Citadel as I go. This will have a no more lies to stop something. They may have a bunch of removal. Now that they play more of those, they could even have the ramp spell, which they may not have been able to play. And now they can deluge over our no more lies, which totally sucks for us. Yeah, that's fine. Drawing 2 is fine. I'm going to deluge here and step. Okay, good. Attacking is a mistake, of course, because one day Emperor, obviously. Oh wow, that's great. Well, this is a matchup where we play Tishanas, right? So, happy to have them. I think I have mentioned this already in this video, but you can fill or ruin the fetch land, so you turn your fill or ruin into a color source. I completely go into Tishanas, then it's a trigger if it ever comes to life. And if opponent does nothing, I'm fine with that. I want to use my mana on drawing extra cards in this turn. Just filling my hand. Stopping that trigger. The thing is not stopping this specific trigger, it's stopping all the rest of the triggers down the line. They probably have a removal spell as we have already mentioned. Like this. I'm going to use a no more lies on it. Happy to spend that. Mainly because they draw. If it was just hardcast, like 2 mana, kill that, I would obviously I could not counter it, but I would leave it be. Having Tishanas in play has also value because of the 3 steps ahead, so keep that in mind. Let's start pressuring them. We know we have 3 steps ahead in the bottom 2 cards of our library. The only good thing about this matchup for us is they operate at sorcery speed. And that's it. Okay, this is going to be great, I think. If they go for the immediate sacrifice... Oh, there's a Seagate in the graveyard. Okay. Seagate is the way they trump you, basically. So we can stop that. We can get away of it. We can exile it. It's going to be awesome. Okay. Reducing here. And since I need to keep up 4 mana for the 3 steps ahead, I'm going to do exactly that. I really hope they do not have removal spells here. That would be very bad for us. But they haven't had it. So before, I mean. Okay, oh, that's also a good follow-up. Now we have pressure, 6 damage, and the lands will come in at some point. I have 8 mana, which is a lot. Especially because no more lies is, well, no more lies. But I think we... Oh, what is that? 5 mana kill my Tishanas? 6 mana? Killing the Tishanas here is going to really suck. I cannot do much about that. Okay, get your triggers. It's an issue. They are getting a bunch of lands into play. But Nisa is not triggering, right? With the first, but it will trigger with the other 4. But since when you put those lands into play, the Tishanas is still not dead because state-based actions haven't been checked. You don't get the Nisa trigger. Good thing for us, the only good thing is they have just 2 cards left in hand. So even though they are generating a lot of mana here, maybe they don't have anything to convert that mana into. I think maybe I should have tried to block with the Tishana, but they weren't attacking if I was trying to block, so they have a bunch of mana, but it's not super scary. How did they reveal with Nisa another Nisa? And a bunch of Deluges. They're shuffled into their deck, of course, so it doesn't really matter. So that's 7 mana, and they're passing the turn. I'm so happy about this. Their hand must suck. Am I blocking? Yeah, right? Why not? Blocking, countering the other Nisa, and drawing with my clue. Happy to do so. I don't think I want to use my Anchorages here because they are 21, that's a lot, and we have all the Deluges in the world to draw extra cards. I'm going to play Feel or Ruin because maybe I will try to use it just to shuffle the 3 steps ahead that's in the bottom of our library. Yeah, that's fine. I will get lost the Nisa and respond to a trigger. And I cannot do the trick because I'm missing 1 mana. Yeah, I could do that and then Deluge, but I really want to Deluge from my graveyard here. Looking at 7 card, if I find a counterspell, that could close out the game. We find second Tishana, it could be also devastating. They have 1 card left in hand and it's probably nothing good for how they have been playing. So let's take this moment. Okay, Emperor is necessary, of course, and I think Deluge is fine. Always remember we should have drawn 1 extra card this game we didn't draw because I accidentally went through my turn. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're on 10. I think I'm going to go Deluge, Clue, Deluge, Emperor. That's my plan, I think. That's a good card actually, and it's kind of annoying to deal with. I don't want to kill it. I may try to find something for it. I don't know what. I don't want to counter it, sorry, because counters are precious. Yeah, but now I don't want to play my one-day Emperor into that, for example. I just want to cycle my whole deck, like go through it with the Emperor, with the Deluges, and hopefully find. Okay, let's see. After my panelist, are you keeping that on top or are you putting it down? It's not a great draw anymore. Like they don't have many lands left in the deck. Real-time explosion, that's a good draw. Kellan is quite annoying actually for us because it has vigilance. Every card with vigilance is annoying for us. That beat. I don't think I care about the lockdown. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and discarding no more lies to hand size. Kellan is going to attack for 5, that's a lot. But we're going to see our whole deck. We're going to see 11 cards with the Deluges. So that should help. Reach a good position. We just need to find one of the other marches or get lost that we have in our deck. Even a super, like I would play a Depopulate to kill that. I would play a Sunfall to kill that thing. Populate, yeah, probably two. I want to give them a card. Yeah, you get that. So we just have to counter. What is this? Yeah, I cannot counter that. There are very few spells that matter, and we have to counter all of them. And those are basically 2 Walls of Rages and any way of getting the Shigeki back to hand. That should be 5 spells that matter in the whole deck, which is quite a lot. That's great because I'm going to find a Sunfall in the top 11 cards of my deck. Maybe it's right to cast the small one first. In this position. Or Jace. They have 17 cards left in their deck. Jace seems great. I could have taken the March. Maybe that was better. Tishanas and the short bit. Oh, I didn't find a Sunfall or a sweeper at all. Am I going to just Jace minus 15? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can do it next turn. It will be semi-lethal. I think so, I think I'm going for it. I'm missing 1 mana for 3 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead Tishanas. But this is 7 damage. I have double 3 steps ahead for the double Walrus Rage they have left in the deck. So what I will need to find is a way to stop that Kellan. The Walrus Rage is here, the other one is here. They may have one in hand or one in the. So in these 5 cards there's a Walrus Rage, most probably. I may jam block with Restless Anchorage, but I think it's better to jam block the next turn. What is this? Gaining life? Do I care about that? I don't think I do. I think they just want to see what's left in the deck. They have planes. Oh, they copied my planes. With the Echo indeed. Interesting. They could have copied an island. They had an island there. So if they play 4 Walrus Raids, like some people could do that, we still have counters for all of them, so we have the Normalize too, which is not great because they have a lot of mana. I could do something at some point. Going to discard Anchorage and Plains. Maybe it was really not taking the marks to try and kill this thing. I love Jace. Makes winning easier. Anchorage and Plains. Giving all my spells. You have 4 cards in hand. 1 in the deck. If this is something to get back Sejeki, we are fine with it. Yeah, of course. Start by attacking, that makes a lot of sense. The issue is Kellan is a true issue, don't get me wrong. I have to stop Kellan somehow. I don't know how, but I guess I can find a way to do it with the Memory Deluge in my graveyard. We're at 4 life. Is this also Rage to a face if it works? Yeah, I will do that. What else are you going to do? For exactly 4? Yeah, for exactly 4. Want to counter that thing? And you tell me if you have another one? Because it doesn't seem like usually people play 3 of those only. So maybe they don't have another one. They may have another one. There may be a line here to kill us, but I'm not seeing. Yeah. That kind of works. We have the second Tishana because they're playing Gabriel Nassif's deck, and Nassif is a genius. Are we hardcasting the Virtue or something of sorts? Do I care about the Virtue? That's a great question. So the issue with the Virtue is that it allows them to have more mana, and who knows what could happen with all that mana, right? That said, what does it do? It doesn't do much. But if I assume they do not have any more, I'm assuming they have no more relevant cards other than the Shigeki in hand. It doesn't matter. I could counter draw. So what happens if I counter draw? I still have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I have no more lands. I think I'm going to counter draw just in case. I don't think it matters. I think this card is irrelevant right now. But I also don't think I need these 3 steps ahead, and I need an answer for Kellan. So there it is. The answer for Kellan. Okay. Then we win now. And I'll answer for Kellan. Need to kill it right away and pass the turn. They have to attempt to do this. So I was thinking, like, if they untap with Virtue and a million mana, they could try to do something like Shigeki. Like, if they have a million mana because of all the lands, they can Shigeki, the Walso's Rage, and then Virtue back the Shigeki. I think this way we are covered. I don't know. Farewell would have been such an insane draw. I go, yeah, exile your whole graveyard, exile everything. I don't care. I hope I haven't messed up. There are 1, 2 Virtues, 3 Virtues in the graveyard. They could have a 4th one. If they have a 4th Virtue, it could be an issue. But they have to place it. They have to discard Shigeki and activate it, right? So let's say they have another Virtue in hand. They need Shigeki costs at least 4 mana to activate. Is what they're doing now. I Tishana's the trigger, so you don't get the card back. They cannot. They can also not really afford to only get back 1 Walso's Rage, because at that point, what if I have another counterspell? Because I may have one, right? Yes, I have used 1, 2, 3, but there's no reason that I don't have the 4th one, because I have seen so many cards with the Deluges. We are returning the Virtue of Strength. Virtue then gets back Shigeki again. What if I counter? If I just counter it, I think I just win. Like, I'm trying to think, right? All the possibilities. How do I lose this game? I'm pretty sure if I stop this, it's game over. It's GG. It was. But maybe with another Virtue, they can take it. I don't know. Don't care. So hers, Negate, Tishana's, Elesh, Hullbreaker, Kutzils. That sounds good. Emperor is medium actually. Lockdown, Depopulate, Sunfall. I like keeping Farewell. Also, I think Nassif keeps Farewell too. I don't know how I sideboarded in the first round. I think I didn't bring in the Hullbreaker. I think the Hullbreaker doesn't belong in the sideboard. It's just too expensive, 7 mana. But maybe I'm wrong, I should have it. Yeah, so taking out one Emperor, 2. Yeah. One get lost, can get out. I like this one better than the other one. I'll have to cut one more card. That's probably... Nasib likes taking out the Jace. I think that's reasonable. Like, so... What we did in this game, so hard to do again in sideboard games. So I'm fine taking it out. It's a very bad hand, it doesn't do much. This on the other hand is a lot better. Going to actually put that down. And let's hope. So hers is nice on the play, turn 2. This is the matchup where you really like Rip, but hers, well, hers does things. So I like it attacks. If you play it early enough, like turn 2, you can get all of the things. Oh, perfection. Like on turn 2, we are going to start exiling lands, and they're not going to get Aftermath Analysis a dead card from here on. They're playing it. Oh, they're playing Kellan. Oof, Kellan kills hers. That's an issue. If it gets to attack, Kellan is an issue. If I see a version with many Kellans, I have to do something. You have to sideboard differently versus a version with a bunch of Kellans. Still thinking I will play the Hearths because I want that graveyard clear. And Kellan kills artifacts. It doesn't matter what type they are, right? Yeah. You cannot do like, oh, I kill the Hearths in response, so it's not a creature and you lose. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't care about that. Okay, Nisa, what are you showing me? Also, it's so weird to take out all the Sunfalls when they're bringing stuff like Bonipal and powerful things like that. But here we are. It's probably correct to do it, but it feels weird, you know? Nevertheless, it feels weird. I think I'm just going for the double land. There will be time to exile the Deluge. There's a Bonipal too. That's nice. If they attack, I'm insta-flashing the Kutzil. Like, go for it. And then back up Kutzil. Did they find another analyst? Oh, they found Titan of Industry. That's so powerful. Yeah, Titan is an issue. We have no counter spells because I decided to send it to the bottom. Are you activating Analyst here? Or casting Kellan? Interesting. If they just had gone turn 3 Kellan, that would have been most annoying for us. Okay, let's keep going. Am I queuing attacking for 4? Or am I just attacking for 3? I'm attacking just for 3. I could try to surprise them, get the Nisa if they attack. But I think I need to resolve Memory Deluge here. Okay. Because now the issue is the Titan of Industry, right? It's coming down. Unless... What if I go Deduce into a 2-mana counterspell? That could work. I guess that could work. They found Analyst. Atraxas Fall, I don't know what that card does. Battle enchantment with it kills everything. Oh, mama. Now that's a powerful card. Now be counter. Powerful card. So how am I beating that? Ward 4? Is their sideboard better than ours? How? Yeah, that's an issue. an 80. It's gigantic. Sanas is fine, Deserted is fine, but it's not great. I'm dying? Can champ block, I guess? I have to flash in the Tishanas to stop the Nisa trigger because they don't have triple green. It tramples. I have a plan. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. It involves growing the Hearth to an 8-8. And here I'm going to stop that trigger from Nisa so they don't get green mana for the thingy. They have it next turn, but well, maybe I can find something good. Are you negating this? What are you doing? Ah, Deluge, that's fine. I can eat that. I was playing Deduce literally to fill my graveyard. I mean, to draw, but to fill my graveyard. To grow my hearts. So I'm very happy to see them giving me the option of doing this. Okay, Hearth, huh? Is Hearth going to win this game for us? Yeah. Can I get a counter spell? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We may have a chance, actually, in this game. We may have an actual chance thanks to unlicensed Hearth? What the fuck? If they just go for Titan and I get to normalize that thing, I think we're winning. Just slam a Titan on the table, please. For 7 mana. Let me cast a normalize on him. What do you think, huh? Kellan will be an issue eventually. Okay. Now I'm going to queue. Let's see what happens here. I have no idea what's going to happen. I know what I want to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, and I'm going to one day in the Nisa. That will give me some life total to work with. Also, this is 12 damage if I attack next turn. Okay, now you play the Titan and I counter that, please. Just play the Titan, don't play Kellan, play Titan. I haven't had a counter spell all game long. Why would I have one now, right? Yeah. Okay, right into my... Well, everything is working as planned. Now we have a big, powerful attack. Main phase this sounds reasonable. Playing Anchorage, playing the planes. Yeah, Samurai and attacking. This is 12 damage. It's half their life total. Another Titan would be an issue, but they usually only play the one. I can Kutzils. Oof. It would just be that Tyranax Rex that connected twice. We are at 8 poison, huh? You can see it there. Next to my Ragavan hand. Okay, they're tapping out for a lot. I don't like that. Oh, come on. Wait, is this a lethal Waltz's Rage when I have a Kutzil flanker to gain 2 life? This is the perfect cyborg. Like, this cyborg was so perfect. This game is insane. 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 Oh my goodness. Gabriel Nassif, I love you. I love you, Gabriel Nassif. Okay, last round versus Sokodio. That was... I'm very pumped from the last game. Oh my god. Tyrannax Rex, huh? Tyrannax Rex does nothing. What did that do? Nothing. Okay, naming this on blue because we already have double white. I mean, I don't love playing alive for the one day, so maybe it was better to name it on white. But I think we're fine like this. Not again. Oh my god. Third one in a row? Our hand is red now versus them. But yeah, Restless is fine and all, but have you tried drawing extra cards? Okay. Being on the play with this hand, we may have a chance to win. We just need interaction, like a lot. We just had a crazy round, and now here. Right. If they play Nisa, we have the removal. If they play... Oh wait, I should have played the Anchorage. That was a mistake. Oh, no way. You play 30 lands. Where are your land drops? Well, they are probably thinking the same thing. So I played the Anchorage. I just looked away for a second and distracted myself. It's not that I'm going to get to activate the Anchorage anytime soon. Well, we'll see about that. I think we're playing Anchorage next turn. Okay, they found a land drop. Yeah, I'm fine letting that resolve because I just want the pressure to mount on. I will kill that thing. That's dead. Anchorage is in. And the second one of this is in. And we are pressuring them like crazy. The issue when you're missing land drops in a deck that wants to have 11 lands in play is that you have to draw a land every turn of the game from now on. You can ramp and everything because they do that, but you know what I mean, right? Like every turn they miss a land drop, it hurts so much. Okay, they found one. There's a wall where it's better to make a 2-2 than keep making counters, but I don't think that works versus a deck with sweepers. I haven't done like the actual calculation of how much the 2-2 involves affects the cloak. Intuitively, I believe it shouldn't, like, because there's so much more attacks we're going to do, so that counter will compound in damage and everything. Also, like, they have. Okay. That's fine, that will ramp them next turn, unless we find a removal for it. Well, we have the Sunfall. We could use the Sunfall. They're keeping... I don't like that they're keeping mana up instead of activating. Oh, they're killing my one-day Emperor right away. They're not killing my land, they're killing my Emperor. That's fine. Okay. Do I want to try and Sunfall that away? I will really stop them, right? So if I just attack and Sunfall after the fact, that sucks. But if I don't do that, I mean, I can get 5 damage now, get them down to 9, but then, yeah, they're ramping a lot and sucks, but I think. Also, the Sunfall gives me a 3-3, you know. Like the attack I'm missing here with the Anchorage. Nice. That attack will come back later thanks to a 3/3. So that's kind of fine also. Yeah. Are we going to beat 3 Timor lands in the same video by winning game once? That would be impressive, I think. Well, I have always been an impressive person, I guess. This planking is good, but do you have lands? Because let's remember, they missed a land drop. Oh no, but they revealed one with the map token. Stupid map token. On the other hand, if it was a destroy evil, it wouldn't have killed the Nisa, so very happy that it wasn't a destroy evil. Oh, Kellan. Getting tired of all the Kellans, huh? I do think it's an annoying card. Farewell. Shit. Is Farewell worth playing in this position? No, I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. But next turn, maybe. It should here attacking for 6 is a lot better. We have reached a point where they cannot really respect things. That's always a weird. Like, I want them to play around my counter spells, but can they afford to do so? So depending on what they draw and how they play this turn, that Otawara bouncing the Kellan is lethal. If they don't have anything else. Of course, any land will be annoying. Any extra life they gain. 4 cards in hand, 1 Kellan in an adventure. They know about Otawara now, right? Because I revealed it, so it's not like a surprise. Actually, I should have played a Feel of Ruin, because now they know 2 of the 5 cards in my hand. That's a mistake. Clear mistake. Keep track. I think it's very important to keep track of what your opponent, when you're playing a control deck like this. In general, like I think you should do it always, but when you're playing long turns and your opponent sees your hand or knows info about your hand, I think you should note it down. The same way you note the information you know about your opponent's hand, you should do it with the one they know about yours, right? Like they thought sees you, or duress you in this format, and you go like, they go, hey, this and that, right? Those are the things you have or whatever. Well, you go and do the same thing. Am I bouncing the Spelunking response so they don't get the mana back? I could do it. I don't think it's worth it. They're going to have 5 mana. There's not all that much you can do with 5 mana. You can play the Kellan. If they had the issue with bouncing the Spelunking is they can just replay it and gain more life and everything. If they had just let 1 more mana untap, in that case I think I would have gone for it. Okay, going with the Otawara here on the Kellan. And if I draw an Emperor, I win. Well, if I draw a land, I don't win. Now there are 1 life. Do I want to farewell now? I don't think I do. So let's do this. There's a Get Lost in top of my library. That's not very different from the farewell I already have. So I'm going to put it down. And play the Feel of Ruin they know about. Like right now Kellan is not enough. So they need more than 1 blocker. Or a removal and a blocker, something like that. so weird. This game is so weird. We are playing as a mid range or like we have the aggro players here, right? It's so weird. But I think this is the best plan, right? Is this Weister's list? Like, there was a list with 4 Kellans, no, or 3 Kellans. It was Majestas 93, that is Carlos Weister. Spanish guy and everything. What is this? What are we doing? 6 mana is a lot. 6 mana allows for Aftermath Analyst. I mean, had I known I had a removal on top of my deck, I could have gone Farewell, Exile Graveyards, and Spelunking, untap, draw the removal, kill the Kellan, attack through the sides. Ooh, attack. Ooh, maybe it was the play anyway, because I can attack through the sides. Maybe I messed up there. Maybe I truly messed up. Okay. Also, that's a risky play. Because what if I just kill it in response? So we do not have lethal now. We're going to have a 4-5 that attacks and it's not lethal. And we have all lands in hand. It's getting annoying, huh? There are 5 and we're going to attack for 4. And they're going to have a Kellan to block. It may be time to farewell. Way too late. Maybe I should have done it last turn. Oh, I messed up. Oh. I had the win. Okay, the win is use Feel or Win. If I use Feel or Win on one of the lands, they don't gain the life. They don't go up. They stay AF4 and I kill them. Oh shit, I messed up. Completely messed up that one. Yeah, messed up that one because now we'll have lethal. Like, this exact thing will have happened, but I will have lethal because they will be at 4, not at 5. This way, well, they can. Oh, sorry. Ah, shit. It would have been so cool to win with that line. I was F6, I didn't think about it. I'm a bit tired. Excuses. And now you know the line for the next time. I guess I kind of want a 1-day Emperor. Somehow my land dies. I don't know how it's dying, but maybe. There are 1 life. Go. You should be dead. We had lethal and we missed lethal. No. We missed lethal. Why? Yep. Let's see if they have 3 cards in hand, so 2 they had before and whatever they have drawn. But they're thinking a lot. So maybe they don't have it. Ooh, 2 Walls of Rage have been exiled. Like, you can, with this version of the deck, you can win game 1 by literally not being able to lose. Because it will happen sometimes. Like, you counter a Walls of Rage and they mill another one or something. Or they mill 2 of them, or they use 1 early, right? But if somehow they get all the Walls of Rage in the graveyard and you farewell the graveyard away, it's GG. They cannot. I mean, they can kill you with Nis attacks, but I think, or with Kellan attacks, but I think we can manage that. Okay, they are doing something. That's a lot of mana. Are we playing a Virtue? That's a lot of mana. But now it's only 2. Am I dying? I wouldn't like to die. Okay, they lose. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 17. We cannot die this turn. That's 17 mana. 17 mana doesn't kill us. Right? If they find a land drop. Well, a land drop. A basic into walls, the third Walls of Rage will kill us. That doesn't kill us. That's tapped. Right? I have counted correctly. I know how to count. Maybe I don't. 10, 11, 17. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. I think maybe they are realizing now. Okay, they are floating a lot of mana. Have they miscounted? Oh, we are dead. We are dead now. Awesome. Oh, main deck doppelgang. I didn't expect that. Well, technically, they don't have a Walls of Rage. We're not dead, but they have seen have their remaining deck. So yeah, we're dead. Wow, main deck doppelgang. I mean, it was played for a long time. I didn't expect that. That's it. I lost this game myself, so I won it. That was cool, opponent. I understand why they took them so long to see. Like when you have doppelgangs, the math is super easy. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were just savoring the moment. I think I need Hullbreaker Horror because it's like a good answer to the plan they bring. You know, it's a good way of combating their creatures. Taking out one march. Like I like marches less than I like Get Lost right now. I think. One Emperor. I think I'm committing the Get Lost, keeping the Get Lost, and just going like this. You kill a Tyrannax Rex for 2 mana this way, so I don't know. Nice. I'm thinking. So we messed up that game. We should have won it. Yada yada yada. That doesn't matter. Okay. What matters is we had the option, the chance of winning the game. The game won again. Like we already won it once and twice actually, and this would have been 3 for 3. Of course, it's close decklist. My opponents may have kept bad hands and yada yada yada. They may not be the best players. I don't know. Those are possible explanations, but it's most interesting that they didn't win game once and we did. I think it's very interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Wow, Hullbreaker Horror, huh? Sadly what I wanted. Turn the Earth is interesting. That's another reason to not keep Jace after sideboard. If they play a land, fetch land, Tishana in that thing. Instant speed. Huh. Nisa? Yep. Not much I can do here. Could flash in the Tishana and block if they somehow attack. I do not expect that to happen. Happy withdrawing here. 2 steps ahead is fine. Then my Anchorage saying go. So I want to Tishana something. What do I want to Tishana? The Nisa trigger, I guess. It's always about the Nisa trigger, right? You stop that trigger and... Oh, wow, they missed another land drop. Well, I don't have much reason to do things. TBH, just wait. The turn the earth is a bit weird because yeah, it can stop you from decking, but I have graveyard interaction now. Okay, we're just waiting until we get to 7 mana and cast a Hullbreaker Horror, which is a 7/8 and attacks a lot. They play 30 lands. How? Oh my goodness, poor souls. They're thinking the same, of course. Like, where are my lands and everything? But they lose. Are you finally finding the land? Ah, about time. Technically, I can stop everything that's going on here. I can stop the Nisa trigger and I can stop the land trigger. Because I can copy it. This first step. And you know what? You know what? I'm going to try to do this. Because if I... Like, this is the first land drop they find in several turns. So if I manage to stop this, they may have a negate. Like, they certainly have a negate here. But that's very fine, right? They have a negate. Yeah. They're going to have the negate in hand no matter what. Okay, found red. I'm not trading because I'm the aggressor thanks to a Hullbreaker Horror. Deduce makes Hullbreaker Horror so much better. Because you get a proactive way of triggering it and start shooting things. They attack, I'm flashing the Hullbreaker. Technically, that will kill it if they have a Fires of Victory in hand. Maybe I don't block. Maybe I shouldn't block. I don't want to trade with a stupid Fires of Victory. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, it dies. No, no, I don't want to block. I changed my mind. So now you get to do something like that. That's fine. Attacking for 10 and then 10 again. I don't think we can lose this game. Yeah, maybe it was a mistake not bringing Hullbreaker Horror the other round. I think it definitely was a mistake not bringing it. Okay, take 10. Yeah, you can have that. I don't care about that one. Not really. It's so funny how fast the analyst ramps you. Really, like the second one just goes crazy. Am I going to make a Hullbreaker Horror copy? I think I am. Sounds like a good plan. Return this to your hand. You can activate it. Activating is fine. Yeah, that's fine. They gain a bunch of life. We're going to deduce bounce the Nisa. Fine, bounce the Nisa. We'll be happy. This game was very silly, of course. They missed land drops in the 30 land deck, which I have already said 3 times. There are like a bunch of combos involving Hullbreaker Horror. It's pretty cool that now I can bounce something. Like I can bounce something and then with the other trigger I can bounce my spell back to hand. So I can cast it again and keep going. That's pretty neat. Okay, do we have lethal? We do, right? Opponent may have something, but we have enough lethal. I'm going to attack with the land because why not? Okay. So let's try to win the last one and close this out. I do not think this is a good hand, but I think it's keepable. Like games post cyber are a bit slower. We're going to see a ton of cards. I don't know. Maybe it's borderline. On a different day, I would probably mulligan it, but today I feel lucky. I don't think you need to be lucky to keep this hand, but you just need a couple of good draws and that's it. Okay, no blue mana. This is nice for us, given that we really want them to not counter our lost spells. That I mean, I don't think they're ever spending a negate on a Deduce, but you never know. You never know. Okay. Drawing. Well, I didn't want to draw more lands. Iti. Wow. Okay. Still, we have more chances at drawing action. Okay, that's probably the Memory Deluge, which I kind of have to let them resolve. I need to dig deeper into my deck. Yeah, go ahead. Memory Deluge, such a good. I imagine they would have respected if I hadn't tapped out, but the issue with tapping out there is I'm telling them, hey, maybe I do not have a counterspell, that's why I'm tapping out. I don't think you can afford to not tap out there. Okay, play the land and then an analyst. Sure. I'm going for a get loss here. I don't want that analyst to run them. I want to empty my hand to not have extra stuff. Even if they counter this, wow, 3 steps ahead, huh? Nice. It's way too many. It's way way too many lands. They do not have an untapped green mana. We're going to have a great turn next turn. They just go Analyze, go again. 3 and 3 6. Okay, that's something. That's not Analyze. Is that a Bonifall? Also Rage, no. No. That's powerful and good. I want to farewell just to 6 mana to just exile 2 Memory Deluges from the graveyard. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Didn't get more red. Kutzil. No, not close. I'm going to have to let them resolve one memory they lose, I think. And resolve mine. Yeah, Analyze, of course. There's no way we cannot fight the mana in this game. We have to fight the actual cards. They're going for it right away, activating. A Walls of Rage was game over, I think. Okay, Nisa is acceptable. Are we using Analyze now? Going to Deluge instead, you can use your Analyst and get Nisa mana. Yep. This sucks. They revealed another Nisa and they can flashback Memory Deluge. They have all the mana in the world. This one's escaping from us. Should have won the game one. This is also the kind of game where I think maybe Jace is right. I don't know. Okay, there's the Deluge. Are you going to counter my Deluge? How do you do? Oh, didn't realize they had all that much mana. At least they have to discard 2 cards on the end step. 2 steps ahead is fine, and another Deluge is fine too. Of course, not good enough. I don't think there's anything that's good enough in this situation. Maybe the farewell comes into play at some point. I don't know. I don't want to time them out, but I think we could easily time them out if we wanted to. Virtue. We'll try to counter that. Counter draw? Yeah, I guess so. They have a negate, and then they kill us. That's totally what's going to happen. Also rates for a million. Well, GG. There's a world where they don't have the Walsos rates and somehow they tap out. I don't know why they would do that because they have a million mana and everything. And we get the farewell off. You know. No, that they lose. There's no way now. I've seen the whole deck. Yeah, there it is. GG. Suha won in the right game. It's okay. Hope you enjoyed it. I think we learned some things. I like this version of the deck. I don't know, all the deck list seems fine. It's not like I'm thinking, oh, this. I don't know, just the deck is good. And I like it. It requires tight play because, well, all the decks are so powerful that if you mess up, you're done. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.